I am. Goodbye. Bowser the push. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck? Christ. Whoa. Fuck me.
Hello, look at this. 2 vlogs within a week.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit ill, so if my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because the child has got germs from school, obviously. 8th time this year, probably. We're at Babell today. Babell, it's in Wales. It was an off round, so it wasn't part of the FXR Championship. We're just going there to get some time on the bike, try and get race fit, and not be rubbish. Apparently I was a bit down on myself in the last vlog, so I'll try and keep it a bit more upbeat, but it's just the way I deal with things. I'm alright, like I'm happy, and I'm just not happy with my riding, and it is a bit rubbish, and I will say it's a bit rubbish. When it gets better, I'll let you know. In fact, it does get better after this week. This bit gets worse.
Holy moly. Look at the fucking bog. Bowser the push. Whoa.
I mean, that was totally my fault. I got on the grass and gave it the beans, and we did a 180. So, yeah, good.
Number 5 before I go. Thank you.
Lots of technology in motocross these days, and picking the first gate pick in the first race has not changed since the 60s. You pick pegs out of a bag. And we got 23rd gate pick, which is a bit bobbins. But we made do. Wasn't too bad. We get someone in the middle. That's alright.
Can you help us put a start device on?
So, for those that don't follow motocross, a start device locks your forks about 4 or 5 inches lower than they normally sit, which helps you keep the front end down on the start. So, as I said earlier, this is just a local race meet. This wasn't a championship round, so kind of pressure's off, which was good because as somebody that's into his 40s, I feel like I've been on the edge recently and been on the cusp of my comfort zone, and you never want to have a big accident when you've got, you know, kids or a mortgage and things like that. So this was a nice weekend to just try and fix the problems that I've had in the first 3 weeks and kind of take it a little bit easy. One of the big problems I've had with the bike is the instant torque, and I'll try and show you what I mean now, but coming out of corners, I'm having to get off the power because the front end wants to come up so much. You see here, I have to get off the power there, and again there, and obviously getting off the power coming out of any corner in any kind of racing is normally a bad thing. You lose loads of speed down the straight, and you don't really want to be doing that. And it's something that I've suffered with all year, and it obviously gets worse when I get more tired throughout the race. I have less strength to kind of finesse that and kind of keep the front end down. But I think I've solved it, and I'll do... Shout out that lad. I'll do a video on it next because I've already raced round 4 because I'm speaking to you guys from the future, and I think I solved it for that round, and I rode so much better. The results were miles better, and my riding was a lot more consistent. And I've done it by, number 1, I've changed brand of tyres. I've gone from Dunlop to Pirelli. I don't know if that's just placebo or just a fresh set of tyres, but the front end feels like I can trust it a little bit more going into corners, and I feel like I've got the traction that I didn't have in the front end and the rear wheel, to be fair. I've raised the forks a few mil in the triple clamps, which I think, I mean, I'm no suspension guy, but I think raising the forks enables you to turn tighter but gives you less stability down straights. But I think they were too low down anyway to begin with. I think I've put them in quite a neutral position, and the turning feels a lot more stable now, and I'm not oversteering or understeering as much as I was. You'll see in this upcoming video, but there's a few changes that I've made that have improved it, but the biggest one, unfortunately, involved me subscribing to Stark's premium service, where you can fiddle with the map settings, so I can adjust the power curve of the bike in the early RPM So what I've done is, like, instead of it at 1000 RPM being, I don't know, 12 or 13 horsepower, I've set that to like 7 horsepower. And at 2000 RPM, instead of it being 18, it's now 12. And I've kind of give it a bit of a slow ramp up coming off the throttle, but then it's exactly the same power curve as soon as it hits like 4000 revs. It's exactly what 60 horsepower was like, so it feels so much better. I can roll the power on coming out of the corners now. The bike feels way more manageable, and it's just improved the way I ride massively. So hopefully, shout out another bloke, hopefully that improves my race results going forward. It certainly did at round 4. So yeah, that's good. However, the main topic of today's video will be about overtaking people, especially back markers. Anyone else that's got a start will know just how sketchy it is going past people, because nobody hears you come in and people just move all over the track, especially in my class, which is the vets. People tend to be, I mean, a lot of these old guys just come here for a ride around. They don't necessarily come here to go balls to the wall racing. They've got, you know, mortgages and kids and things and responsibilities. You can't really treat it like you're a teenager and go completely mad. Well, some people do, I guess. But yeah, a lot of these guys just come for a ride round, and then there's me coming trying to take it mega serious, like I'm going pro. And I mean, I'm probably pissing these guys off more than they're pissing me off. And it's not their fault. I am riding a bike which is completely silent. This guy, I think, is going to go down the middle, but then cuts right across me. This guy goes all the way to the outside, so I think, right, I'll go up the inside. And then he just cuts right across me again. Nothing too big, but I feel like some of these could turn really nasty if you're going at a high speed, or you're not shouting at everybody. My mate's giving me a bit of stick for shouting A up to people, but I'm literally just letting them know that I'm there. I'm not really doing it to be a knobhead or anything like that. I'm just letting people know that I'm coming, and just giving a bit of people, you know, giving people a bit of notice.
We're going back to the van. Holding on. Yeah.
Why did you not win the race?
I did win the race. We won the race.
But Daddy, I told you.
Thank you, Baba.
I told you.
You give me a high five and it made me win that race. Ready?
Yes, Mommy, Daddy.
She's here now.
So race 2 kicks off, and me and another Stark friend are able to get out front. I don't think it takes me too long to get past this guy, maybe on, I think we get him on a downhill. But how rubbish would it be if every bike was a Stark? I love the bike, it's great to ride, but my goodness, it sounds so bad. There'd be no atmosphere or anything, would there? Rubbish. Anyway, we get around the guy, get around his outside, and like the first race, we're able to pull a big gap. I think we get about a 15-second lead, 10-second lead, pull away, and just maintain the gap. But again, we kind of get wrapped up in lappers, and have to make decisions. Like I'm so careful now, because the first race in practice, if people just cutting me up, that guy kind of outbrakes himself and goes off track, which made it easier. But it's just so sketchy overtaking people. I actually don't like it. It freaks me out. Sometimes it's an advantage, because the people that you're overtaking for position, you don't really want them to know that you're there, and you nip up the inside and they don't even realise it's happened, which is great. But lappers, you do have to shout at.
No, you need to hold them, it's dangerous. Well play, mate.
So another win. Good. A little bit of confidence coming back.
High five. Bosh.
Third race was kind of the same deal. We kind of get out front, and I think our Stark friend here takes one for the team and completely cuts 80 off, sending him wide, and allows me to go up the inside. think they watered it, so I was kind of treading softly the first few corners because you never know where they've made it completely piss wet through or where it's still dry. It did get a bit dusty, to be fair. But again, we get out to a fairly big lead. I think we get up to about 6 or 7 seconds, and I kind of just switch onto a coast mode and yeah, just want to get home. Again, getting older, third race. We've got 2 wins under our belt. It doesn't really matter if we get a second or third. I think we'd still win the overall. However, we do start catching up to lappers quite quick. Shouting at them just to let them know I'm there, but they probably just think that I'm a knobhead. This guy turns around, say thanks to him. And then I see an actual conga line of back markers, and we take the last lap flag, and we've still got a fairly decent lead at this point. I think maybe 5 or 6 seconds, so I'm not in a rush, and I think, oh, I'll just get past him. But then it dawns on me that there's actually loads of them. There's another example of me just getting it completely wrong, coming out of a corner and the bike wanting to wheelie straight away. But then trying to navigate through these lads, through these tight corners, was a nightmare. Normally on a regular bike, you'd give them a rev bomb, or they'd hear you coming because of the sound of your engine. But they just don't. They don't hear me coming. They might think that I'm racing them, so they don't necessarily move out your way. And they're in a race of their own as well. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of unreasonable to. I thought that old bloke on the right there was about to die. Then, good lord. It's unreasonable for me to think that they just move over for me and, you know, lose their positions. However, it is very hard to get past them. And because of all this, I think AD does his in on this corner here. There's his bike there at the inside. He's trying to send it up the inside. And because he's got an engine, people can hear him coming and stay out of his way. But because I've not, I get mega cut up there, and then again there, and I think that's it really, innit? I think there's 2 or 3 corners to go. I'll try and close the gap here a little bit, but I think that's just sealed it for me really. I'm a bit pissed off. I'm not having that. I don't really know what I was meant to do. I should have really gone around the outside here and done a bit of a hero burn blasting move, but tried to go somewhere in the middle to try and keep tight with him, but there's just no chance. And that was it. 2 firsts and a second. A little bit better for the confidence, and I didn't really ride terribly, and I feel like we sorted the issues out that I've had in the first 3 rounds, so good progress.
I got held up so bad, but well done, mate. Could hear you coming. Well done, mate. Have a good one.
All right, good weekend overall. Big confidence boost there, which was very much needed. And I think we ironed out the issues that we had in the first 3 rounds. Like I say, the next round's already been, and I did much better with the changes I made. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. If you like this video, then please don't forget to leave a comment and a like. And if you guys are looking for a new PC, laptop, workstation, gaming PC, anything like that, then please don't hesitate to use my code BREAK40 at PC Specialist using the link below, and you can save 40 quid off your build. Nice one, dudes. See you next week.